Previously on Sailing Dauntless, we got COVID tests, flew to Cuba, and boarded a 2000 Nautilus 82 to sail it back to the US with our friends Geoff, Emma, and Mike. Let the adventure continue.
So when you don't have a coffee pot on board, you make do with a sheet as a filter, brewed coffee in a cup, and now where is our
leche? Our orange juice?
Our anaranjado leche.
Leche. You want to bring it outside and do it? Yeah. In the sun, get better light.
Yep. Oh.
You can only buy this. You can only buy this in Cuba. They have special oranges here that give off milk.
Oh my gosh, it's actually milk.
How do you milk an orange? Very carefully. Yeah. And you ask nicely. All right, Mike. First cup's on you. Ready? Tastes like chicken.
What?
That's good. It is excellent.
After getting some coffee, we raised the sails and set out for day 2 of sailing.
Yep, I'm moving it right now. Get this stuff put away. That's cute. I should have brought my fish book.
This is the new one you put on yesterday. Oh, no?
Be careful on that tail.
There's lots of methods to dispatch a fish once caught. We're still learning, but for now, this seems to be the most humane. Around midday, we were coming up on a reef and thought we'd take a swim and do some hunting.
So Aquaman here is taking a screwdriver and lashing a hook to it.
Look at this view. For what? That's enough?
It's a fish hook, tickler, gaffer, whacker. Kill some shit.
The reef that we found was a shipwreck surrounded by conch, so we took advantage. We really feel like we have a real-life Aquaman on board. Geoff can hold his breath and freedive for over 4 minutes at a time. Dad couldn't hang on, but Geoff is still down there, determined to come back up with lobster.
He got him by the... You got another lobster?
Yeah.
Fucking tool schmools. You don't need any of this shit.
Yeah, the dinghy moves so fast with the wind.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to get over and go faster, and I'd never driven one before, so my skills sucked.
We were super happy with our haul and saw some angry clouds headed our way, so we packed up and left the shipwreck to stay ahead of the storm.
Yeah. It's pretty hard to grab. You like sticking it in the air. It's not really good. I remember getting this one. So I was thinking.
That's disgusting.
What's that? That's it. That's it.
There it goes. Alien.
Take these white ones, Geoff. The long.
You want to eat that?
You can.
That's an aphrodisiac. That's his penis.
They do. But Bahamians, when they're cleaning conch.
You want a cocktail?
Yeah, when they clean their tongue, they're all eating that.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm gonna try it.
I'd rather not. It tastes like... It's like... No, it's like salty gelatin. Want to try it, Sid? You sure? It's just like Jello. Here, Kim, you try it.
No.
I don't feel like throwing up.
We got a system down, and 2 hours, 21 conch, and 2 lobsters later, those storm clouds caught up with us.
Just a little freshwater rinse. Blowing at 39 knots, gusting to 43. The rollers are slowed down. So we were getting some big rollers, like 6 feet. Now it's dropped off to like 1 meter. This is Ty reporting from Cuba! Definitely raining!
It was pretty rough for the rest of the day, and it rained through the night.
It's like 3:30 a.m. We're getting rain. And it's really rolly from the side. Been bouncing back and forth all day. And the Dauntless screws have been a little green all day. But we're going to make it tomorrow. We're going to turn around the point of Cuba, and this wind that's hitting us on the beam is going to be behind us. Kim and I are doing the 3 to 6 a.m. shift, so rolling in the dark isn't bad. The stars are pretty, and the bioluminescence is awesome. But there's no dodger on this boat, so we're getting a little wet. Yeah, but it's just okay.
Right now, it's just okay.
shallow water tomorrow. Nice weather. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. We're doing like 10 knots. Almost 10. There we go. 10.3. 10.4. And we're coming on the north side of Cuba. We just rounded the most western point, and we are heading up the outside of the reef towards Key West, where we're gonna check in probably sometime tomorrow afternoon. But in the meantime, we're bumping right along the drop-off. We're catching fish, mackerel and jack and tuna, and got all kinds of stuff on this trip, and a ton of conch and lobster. It's been a seafood fest out here, so it's been an absolute great time. Can't wait to do it on our boat. So once we get back, I think we're gonna have some renewed motivation to get out on the water and cross over to the Bahamas and see what adventures wait for us there. Can't wait.
After another full day and night of sailing, we started to close in on the coast of Key West. Geoff was trying to convince us that you could use the mast as an antenna and pick up signal offshore.
Sorry. It's too early still, right?
Let's charge it a bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you gotta charge it.
We were all excited to get back to the U.S.
Land ho! Better?
My kid's a moron. Yes. How you doing, Emma?
Jesus, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm waiting for soy.
I'm waiting for soy. Kimmy, are you ready for soy?
And chips.
And chips?
Oh, pizza. And a
French
pair.
fries.
Oh, and chicken biscuit. Chicken biscuit.
Chicken biscuit.
You can't see it either.
Sailing over the drop-off into U.S. waters, there were a lot of crab pots, so we were on the lookout.
Goose.
So it looks like we pulled up what looks like an old excavator bucket that we caught on our anchor while we were trying to anchor in the bay. And the anchor wouldn't set, and it wouldn't set, and it just kept dragging and dragging and dragging. So we decided to pull it up to reset it, and this is what came up.
The one behind you?
Hey Geoff, can you give me a link or two on the windlass? Just a little bit. Hey Mike, will you sit on my...
To get the bucket off of the anchor, we needed to loop a spare dock line through a hole in it. Then, once we dropped the anchor, we pulled the line back through and gave the old bucket back to the ocean floor.
Emma, do you want to keep your new toy that you caught? No?
And the captain says there.
You want to drop your toy? All right, and there we go. Thanks, Emma.
Once we were all cleared in, we were all ready to eat. We indulged on some good old-fashioned American burgers. After dinner, us ladies went on a little walk through town while the guys took the first trip in the dinghy. Dad picked us up at the Mallory Square just across from where we were.
So the rusty leather?
The rusty leather?
Pick up spot.
The next morning, we took a quick provision trip to town before setting off on the home stretch towards West Palm. Again, we needed to keep our eyes peeled for the crab pots. Clearly, this was not Mike's first time crewing a boat with new friends from different walks of life. He brought this game called Big Talk, which is kind of like Truth or Dare, but without the dare part. Each card asked a question, prompting an answer, which sparked conversation. We spent hours getting to know each other while doing our daytime watch rounds and watching the approach of evening storms in the sunset.
I'm doing my second night watch ever, and it's about 1:30 a.m. and we're coming up on Miami. We've got some traffic up on our starboard side, it looks like. It's raining, there's been some lightning. We saw bioluminescence earlier. I'm here with Mike from Luxor, and he's taught me a lot. I've been with him for both ships, and I thank him very much for all the knowledge that he's passed on to me.
Thank you for fixing my phone.
No problem. It's the least I could do. But yeah, and I think that might be a ship as well on the port side.
Yeah, they're pulling by the wayside.
Yeah.
They're pulling by the port side. So those are good.
Alright. I think that's all I have to say.
So close! Are you excited to see your puppies?
Yeah! I've been thinking about them all morning. Quietly the whole trip, but the whole morning. I've been finding videos of photos of them.
Oh, I miss the babies!
I know you're missing the
Are we gonna go pick up Stella today?
Yeah.
Yes!
We're early, so we can definitely go pick her up.
Yeah, it is currently
So
8:12 a.m. and we didn't think we were gonna get back until after 10 this morning. So we made great time. And that orange thing right there is right at the mouth of the channel. So, very exciting. We're on day 8, I think, of our little trip. I think. I'll double check that. But yes, beautiful morning. And the guys were siphoning diesel out of the bilge a second ago. Back into the, well, not siphoning, they were filling up empty bottles that we had with diesel and then putting them back in the tank. Hey,
Hey, baby.
how you doing down there with all those fumes? Feeling a little high?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't like diesel fumes. A little rolly anchor. A little rolly.
Well, I'm glad I came down here because I thought you were taking it out of the bilge.
No. We're taking it out of the bizarre hole. Up.
I see.
See?
Well, there's a lot in there.
Yeah. And we've already taken out like 30 of these.
Jeez.
There was a leak in the fuel tanks that caused it to drain into this sealed cavity. No diesel made it into the ocean, and we were able to reuse all of it.
I think I could see Dauntless from here. She's right there. I see her. Aww. Hi, Zephyr.
Hey man, you pulling it under the line.
Hi, Zaida.
little more.
Hi, sweetheart. Hello, baby. She's so excited. She's like, Aunt Jody, look who's here, look who's here. Join us next week as we settle into Dauntless in our first week on the water and actually sail our own boat for the first time.